Okay, so we're actually playing D&D. So I'm gonna just go ahead and start it up. So this is pretty simple. I am streaming it so that way people can join. And stuff like that. So, welcome everybody. Welcome to my stream. We're gonna go ahead and get started. I am a DM. I am nervous. Okay, I've never been a DM before. I thought I'd show you guys what we're doing. Um, I'll go through some of the backstories, and we'll talk about each of these characters that these guys have pretty much put together. These are their characters. Um, this is Rundies, and this is a person that should be showing up. But I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the backstories so that you guys can kind of understand where they are coming from. So my character is Marcus Gladius. So Gladius, he has a very dark past. This is actually the campaign that we're involving around, which is basically evolving. It is evolved around this. Sorry. So this is his story. Now, if you want to take a moment and actually read it, I will read it to you guys. I have no problem. But this is his story. So, the tragedy of Elder Grove, which is actually what this campaign is called. Marcus Gladys lived a life of peace and purpose in the serene village of Elder Grove, nestled between the whispering woods and the Silver River. As a respected leader and general and knight, he upheld the values of honor and justice, to a beacon of hope. Mute your mic for a for his fellow villagers. The quiet life was shattered when a dark sorceress of the Southlands descended upon Elder Grove. With her legion of shadowy creatures. Her dark magic engulfed the village, leaving nothing but ashes and despair. In the chaos, Marcus found his beloved wife, Elra, mortally wounded. As the light faded from her eyes, she implored him to liberate their people from the sorceress's tyranny. Her final words etched into his heart a fierce determination, forever altering his path. He wields the sword of truth, forged in the ancient flames of the sacred forge in the distant city Acronum. The sword of truth was a legendary weapon Marcus inherited from his father, a renowned old knight. This sword, imbued with the power to reveal and vanquish dis- I can never say this word. Dissent. Dissent. I don't know what that is. I forgot how to say that one. I had to look it up. Because Marcus is steadfast companion on his quest for vengeance, with every swing, it thrums with the energy of his righteous fury, hinting at the latent magic that laid dormant within. Despite the fear that gnawed against his resolve, the fear of facing the sorceress and failing, Marcus's conviction that justice would prevail overruled his doubts. His journey took him across treacherous landscapes, through the perilous, scorched plains, and into the heart of the forbidden Shadowfen Marsh, each step bringing him closer to his nemesis. The allies that basically helped him and his adversaries. Through Marcus's past, he had left him through Marcus's past had led him though Marcus oh my goodness, it says though Marcus's past had left him wary of sorcery, he found unlikely allies in his pursuit of justice. Among them was Dorian, a sage from the Mystic Order, who saw the potential within Marcus to harness magic as a force for good. With Doran's guidance, Marcus began to unlock the secrets of his inner power, channeling his fury into a potential weapon against the darkness. Another ally, Lyra the Swift, a skilled archer from the Forest Fire clan, joined his cause, her arrows as true as her loyalty. Together with these companions, Marcus navigated the treacherous political landscape of the Southlands, where the dark sorceress's influence ran deep. As he drew near to his ultimate confrontation, Marcus's resolve hardened, driven by the memory of Elra and the haunting cries of Eldergrove's lost soul. The final battle loomed, a reckoning that would test the very core of his being. Here's a picture of him. This is what my character I chose to make him look like. Thought it'd be really cool to show that. Um, I really took time on this guy. It's not just, I've kind of threw some personal in there and kind of made it, fantasy kind of feel. But I'm not going to read this one. This is actually for another DM, Dungeon Dragons adventure that I'm in. But I'll post it in the link if you guys want to check it out. This is actually Rundai's. So Rundai, if you would feel so boldly to read your person's um, backstory. You want me to read it? If you want me to read it, guys, post in the chat. I have no problem posting and reading these off just to kind of get us kind of warmed up. I'm going to also go over some of the summary of the actual story. Now, I actually have these actually written on another screen. I can't show it to you because I do have people that are going to be watching that are probably going to be taking place. Can you do me a favor, though? Rondai? Can you spam Sapphire and Valheim? See if you can get them on. Okay. Just D&D chat. Okay. Now I have the actual DM summary. I'm going to go ahead and talk about where this is taking place. I'll show you guys the world so that you guys can see that. Yes, he is. He's here. And here. Awesome. Good job. All right, let's go back. Oop. All right, so we're back here in the actual situation. I'm going to go ahead and change a feature on my stream so that way you guys can see what is going on. Okay, so right now you're only seeing the actual D&D board, no big deal. I'm going to go ahead and show you what I am talking about here. Oops. Oh, that's right, it's over here. Okay, so I'm actually using this cool thing called Worldsmith. Now, this is the actual places where we're actually going to be at. This is the Valorous Morbane, the Knight of As I can never say this one. Ethelgard. I know it was weird, right? Valorous Morbane. So this is. You done? Valorous Morbane, once a celebrated paladin, now a vengeful death knight, bound to the royal crypt. So here's your world. This is where we're kind of at. As you can tell, it's kind of ominous. Looks pretty, but it's really got a dark past. So we're going to go ahead and read the actual description and kind of throw this to you guys. All right, Valorous Morbane, once Sir Valorous, the Shield of Alagard, a paladin of virtue and a celebrated paladin. He served the royal family with unwavering loyalty for decades until a power struggle within the court led to false accusations of plotting against the throne. Executed in secret, his body was interred, and I can never say this, interred with the royal crypt. I'm going to say that's correct. I don't know if it is or not. My brain's kind of meh today. A powerful necromancer exiled from the kingdom years prior discovered his remains and, fueled by a grudge, twisted Valorous into a death knight. binding him to the crypt as it as its eternal guardian. He remembered fragments of his past life, but these memories are warped by bitterness and desire for vengeance. Buried in the line between justice and malice, Orbane's alignment with chaotic evil alignment is chaotic evil. With a sliver of former good self remains. While a sliver of his former good self remains, it is overwhelmed by rage, resentment, and ruthless plagiarism. Ah! Pragmatism? Pragmatism? Oh, yeah, well, close enough. He is grim, brooding, and utterly devoid of empathy, speaking in a cold, measured tone, laced with sarcasm and disdain. He sees the living as fleeting and insignificant, mere playthings for his dark power. Obsessed with order, he feels a twisted duty to protect the crypt from desecration, killing anyone who enters. Pretty crazy, pretty intense. I mean, really intense. So, how does this work? Now, the crazy part of his weapon, I'm gonna kind of throw out what his little bit of abilities can be. It's kind of intense, but I'm gonna let these kind of go ahead and get started. I'm going to play as the cleric and my paladin. So my paladin will be a NPC until the cleric gets on. Hopefully we can have him on. So the summary. This is pretty much kind of giving the backstory, kind of where you're at. Um, you're in the right now. You're in a tavern. Um, very simple looking tavern. No big deal. Um, we all are here. We're just gonna meet here. That's what I'm doing. Boom. You're here. Whatever. So, let's do this. Wanna pull up my screen. So you have your character thing up, Monday. Okay, you need to pull it up, dude. All right. I posted it in the chat. Pull up. Well, I can't do that because. Okay, so when you're ready, we're gonna roll for whatever. We get started. Alrighty. Let me know when you get it. Okay. Take your time. Yo. So real quick, Alrighty, cool. So on your character sheet, look down the bottom right of your screen. There's going to be a little dice down there. And a dice, like a 20-side dice. You're going to go ahead and click that, and then go up. Go ahead. You're going to roll the top one only, the 20-side dice. Okay, rolling mine. I have a 10. Okay, so you're going to go first. I'll go second, or no, you'll go first, NPC, then Sapphire, and then I think that's it. Okay, first things first. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of put it in. All right. All right. Okay. So first off, we're gonna actually go to the next part. Desktop. I'm gonna move us. Okay. I'm gonna kind of move us into position. Okay. Are you having trouble breathing, my guy? Like, it just sounds like it. Sounds like you are. Jeez. Sapphire's freaking huge. Okay, so first things first, you have arrived at the sanctuary. That is the castle that we are approaching. There's a guard at the. I don't have him placed yet. I haven't actually picked him up yet. Um, but I have a guard here that is. One second. Hold up. Where is he? No. Where'd he go? Is it? No, that's. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know that. I'll post that later. No. One second. I'm still working. Okay. Actually have the thing and it's not showing yet. Ah, here it is. Okay. So we are actually. Why did you move us all the way up? You gotta actually right click. Okay, so we are in. Why is it doing this? Sorry, here. Perfect. So if you look, you'll see a looming castle. Because we left the tavern, I just put us right here. It makes it a little bit easier. This isn't just any type of castle. This is also Durin's Forge. So this is actually a big castle. There's multiple levels down below it. You're gonna basically go in and you're gonna walk up to and try to get passage. But at the moment, you're actually stopped by a guard at the front gate. What do you do? You have to gain his trust. Okay, so what are you going to say? Okay, you might want to play it out, dude. Take your time. Okay. So the audience, you're gonna request. I'm gonna play as Sapphire's. So Sapphire's character is gonna be like, I'm gonna try to do it in like a female voice. Look, guys, there's a guard standing there. He looks like he's one of the big guys, the High Marshals. Maybe we should go up and introduce ourselves so we can talk with the Chancellor. What do you guys think? Sound like a plan? I think we should. All I care about is getting to the dark sorceress that waits at the end of this road for my path. Is what Marcus would say. So we're gonna approach him, and the guard comes up to about let's say, let me just use this circle here. So the guard's here, and it looks like he's saying, "Halt! What is your purpose here? You there?" He's talking to. 1 second. You're a rogue, right? Yeah, that's what. Okay. You there, rogue! What is your purpose here? The guard demands. Try. That's all you have to do. Just try. Okay. Again, this is you must talk with the chancellor of this place. So you need to gain the trust of him. So just to give you a big idea. The guard says, what a simple, dim fool. You there, paladin! What is your purpose here? Marcus responds, our glory that seeks beyond your walls is what we seek, but we must start here to talk with the Chancellor. We demand a presence, please. The guard responds, why should we let you all enter? All I see is a small group of misleading folks. Cleric will respond, hey, we're just trying to help him out by helping him seek revenge that happened in Eldergrove. Guard responds, Eldergrove? Huh, I had family and friends out there. What happened? The paladin will respond, it was tragic. I lost everyone. I was the only survivor. And now I seek vengeance to uphold my oath as a knight. Let us pass so we may talk with the chancellor. The knight responds, simply saying, done. Let him pass. A little nervous though. We'll see how this goes. Okay. Okay. Kind of messed up that I can actually know this, so. And then we need to. Okay. Okay. So we've entered into the actual castle. Now, this castle, it's been attacked. Just didn't know. Outside looks like it's fine, but we don't know exactly what's going on. So we're here. And oh, I need to put the guard in. As I'm using it, this is an example. So the guard says simply to the paladin and to our rogue and our cleric, you guys still seem as a small group. Why are you continuing forward? There seems no purpose to do this. You will fail. We were attacked recently, and unfortunately, because of the attack, we've had Dismal inside the castle. Paladin answers simply saying, what type, who did it? What are the parties that were in charge? I mean, you have to have known some information. You must have seen who did it. Mute your mic if you're not going to do that, please. So, with that being said, he turns to the rogue. He asks him a question regarding his background and simply states, so, rogue, I have a friend that is a rogue. He's not a dwarf, though. What made you choose this path? He's talking to you. Ha, so you're a treasure seeker. One that is prideful. One that has no purpose that wants to make sure that he is known. But at the same time, lacks some physical attributes. He mocks you, basically saying, because you're small. The rogue will respond, saying, you can do this, dude. It's okay. Take your time. You're role playing as you. Just think of it as you're having a conversation with that person. It's really not that hard. It seriously isn't that hard. Trust me, I learned how to do this too. It was kind of weird for me at first. He asks you again, and he mocks your stature. But you say, what? So you don't know. You must have very little to speak about, says the guard. Whatever. We'll make sure that you are able to talk after said mission. I want to hear about the adventure. I want to hear about the glory that was sought at the end. What about you, cleric? You must seem of your dragonborn. My goodness, there's so much feature on. Why are you here? The cleric will respond simply saying, I wanted to help this man. He seemed like he was in dire need. As my deity in the back, what I've learned, what I've oathed to, I've decided to actually have a purpose by helping others. Even though I had a dark past, I will continue to help others because I'd rather have helped have blah, 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 blah. Having being helping them, I'd rather have it to where I can actually not or sorry, not blah, blah, blah. Rather help people than to unleash the darkness of the power of the dragon inside. Okay, close my door. Well, the guard opens the second door and we go in. So we're gonna go in. He opens the door, but we are confronted by second. Except for this person, unfortunately. We are not confronted by the Chancellor. Unfortunately, we are confronted by. Oh, whoops, hold on. As I totally did the wrong thing. An undead! Multiple undeads. Give me 1 second. I gotta pull up their charts as well. You guys are mediums. Let's put them right there. Then. Okay. Well, we'll just start with that. That's fine. Oh, whoops, not that one. Dang it. Where is it? Ah, okay. Well, these aren't. I mean, this is the best I can get. Okay, so they are. Unfortunately, I don't know why it didn't. The picture didn't show it as like a skeleton, but this is as close as I got. I wish I had an actual better one. But you have multiple undeads. These are Gleamstone Watchers. They're medium characters, so they're about our size. We're about to, find out how good we are against them. And they are. This basically is your first target. So, alrighty. This is where you're gonna need your spells and stuff like that. So click up in your spell tab and we'll get started. All right. Seeing this, the guard flees, unfortunately. He flees off behind. That's his move. Boom. All right, yeah, he's an NPC. Gives a crap. Now you're kind of in front, so just to let you know, you're out there. We do not have our cleric, so the cleric cannot actually advance and help us. Because we'll be fine. Trust me, we'll be just fine. Okay, so with that being said, we have our spell books open. We are ready to go. All right. Do you want to go first or me? Well, no, you're going first because you rolled a 17. So, what do? What are you going to do? So, you got to We have our enemies in front of us. What are we gonna do? Okay, you're not gonna move. You're not gonna nothing. You're just gonna go for it. Stealth. Okay, 1 second. Does that cause you an initiate? Basically meaning, does that make it to where they will provoke an attack? Does that cause does it initiate provoke an attack? You sure? Okay, so you're stealth. Okay, now what? What do you? Hold on. I remember right. You actually have to do something first. 1 second. You need to roll for the actual spell. I think it should tell you what it does. Let me see if I can look at it. Oh. Excuse me. Okay. Um, not a paladin. I want to look up what the actual spell is. Look. What's it called? It literally says stealth. So it's sneak attack or stealth. So they obviously see you. Okay, click sneak attack and tell me what it does. You can actually click the actual name of it, and then it will tell you what it does. So, really quick, I wouldn't use that. That's my. Mhm. So that means you have to roll a 1d6. So, unfortunately, sneak attack, you have to. It's a surprise attack situation. They already see you. There's no point to use it. Save it. Is there anything else you can use? You have a bow. What's the range on it? 80 meters? Wow, that's pretty cool. Mm-hmm. 30. They're too close for us for about. Anything else? What other spells do you have? You have a dagger? Could run up, smack him, and then use that. Like, that's your. That's it. That's your turn. Which one? Okay. Which enemy? Left, far left, middle, left, right, far right. Okay, so you're going like this, correct? What's your movement? Attack what? This one? This is enemies. Hey, you could zoom in, by the way, by rolling your wheel up. Okay, so you're attacking far left. So you're doing what? So you're gonna go up for a hit. Okay, so you're here. By the way, I'm making sure that your sword is out already. So whatever weapons you have, they're already out. Okay, roll for. Does it tell you what you have to do for that? Because it should tell you exactly what you have to do. So if you have like a okay. So what you need to do is you need to click your roll, okay, and then the D4, which is a little pyramid, click that, and then roll. And that's a miss. You didn't do anything because oh wait, no. Roll your sorry. Whoopsies. Hold on. Oh, geez. Okay. So you're gonna actually sorry, you have to actually roll your D20 first. All right. So roll your D20. You know, the top one, very top. That's a hit. Okay, so you'll hit him. Now roll your D4 for damage. Ugh, I did backwards. No, D4. D4 the pyramid. So you hit him for 1 DPS. Woohoo! Alright, Paladin's turn. Here we go. I'm going to attack this one right here. So I'm just going to move here and then attack him with Divine Spell. I'm going to roll my D20. 14 plus. That is a hit. Alright. And then that's a big hit. Now I need to do my D4 and D8. I don't know why it says D8. That's a 3, and that is 3 points of damage. So cool. Player can't do anything. The NPC goes. Zombie time, or the skeletons. All right, they do. Where's their thing? 6 plus 3. Ooh. Okay. All right. So I'm going to use them for purposes of this. Click. They're going to melee you. Okay. Because they're going to have to attack. So 5. 2. Does 19. Does a 19 hit you? Look at your it's oh my goodness, I forget how this goes. Uh, okay, on your initiative, I think is what you have to do. Does on when it says initiative next to the shield, does that hit you? 19. Or actually, I don't think that's right. Oh, okay. Sorry. Does a 19 hit you? What's your armor class? Just throw that. I feel like I'm doing this a little wrong, but still learning. Hello? Your armor class is a 9. Okay, so does a 19 hit you? Okay, so you take 2 points of damage. So, from if you look up top where it says your current health, okay, which is hit points, you will take damage and then type in 2. Okay? Now he's gonna do. Yeah, no. See where it says damage and heal, like those buttons right there, those little boxes, a little bit. So it says current, and then in that same box it says heal. The box. You don't have to tell me that. Okay. So now he did some damage to you. This guy's gonna come up, or he's right there. He's gonna do his turn. Roll 13. Plus the dexterity 13. Yeah, that doesn't hit. Cool, he misses. All right, so it's your turn again. You might want to get some revenge on him. So, are you gonna hit him again with your dagger? All right, roll your d20. Okay, that is a hit. D8. I know it is. Yeah, do your D8. So you know the one that says you got a 7? Dang. So you've already done 2. I need a pen and paper. Uh-oh. I need to find the pen. No, that's so plus your dexterity because you're using a melee. What's your dexterity? +1? No. Is okay, so up above it's gonna show you your dexterity plus the bonus. What's your bonus to it? So then there's no way you have +9. No, I think you're right. Okay, so -1. So minus what was the roll for you? So 6. I hit him. He's at. All right, my turn. Yay! So yeah, you hit him. Okay, my turn. Because I'm gonna do that. 19. Very much so. That freaking hits him. 4 plus 7. Okay. I don't honestly think I'm doing this right. But anyways, all right. So it's their turn now. Okay. So now they're going to do their turn, which is kind of annoying that they do. 15. Does that hit you? Remember, this is your armor class. Okay. So that's a hit. Are you sure? This you you hit he hits you for 8 points because it's plus 3. Yeah, 8 points. I'll write it down for you. Okay, 8 points. Yeah, I don't think I'm doing this right, to be honest with you. I'm trying. So I'm doing something wrong. I figure it out. Oh, I mean, I'm basically just reading it as it is. So yeah, yeah. All right. So the paladin will go because it's my turn. All right. So the paladin. All right. Yay! It's my turn. Wait. No, it's still the zombie's turn. Whoops. Hold on. So this is for the guy right in front of me. This guy is going to be attacking me. Let's go ahead and roll that. 18. Ooh. Okay. It's even. So he's going to roll plus. Oh my gosh. He hits me for 8. No, wait. 3, 6. Gosh. That's mean, yo. I'm going to hit him hard this time. All right. So it will be because these two haven't gone. Just going to move them here and here. 1, 2, 3. Bam! All right, cool. So he's trying to get behind him, is what his play is. But he's right here and he's in danger. So something to kind of work on. All right, cool. So all of the other ones have started active now. These guys are all active. So now that you know, here, I'll show you. So he went, he went, he went, and he went. Okay, so they have all gone. It's your turn. What are you gonna do? Because now you have one that's trying to get behind you, but I think you need to focus on him in front of you. You can risk it. That's your choice. I think I'm honestly doing this wrong, but we shall see. And I hope I'm not. What are you gonna do? Okay, roll your d20. Uh, that does not hit. My turn. He, by the way, the zombie and the skeleton in front of you cackles in an evil laugh. 10. Ugh, mine does not hit. This is a problem. We are now exposed. I'm going to move over here because that will be the end of my turn. There you go. So now it's his turn. All right. I got to do his initiate. 3. I know that doesn't hit. So he just swooshes by you. His turn. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. And he's just going to sit here. Actually, no, he's going to attack you. Okay. He's going to try to attack. 15. Okay, so now I need to do a d6 plus 2. Yeah, he just did 9 damage to you. What are you at? Yeah, but he's not freaking getting on. He never does. He says he's going to be on, but he never does. Okay. No, it's my turn. I'm going to cast. Oh, this is really risky. I'm going to cast a slot. I'm going to cast a buff on you. Oh, sounds like a good idea. There. I'm going to kill your dog. Okay? Shut that darn dog up. Okay. You know what? All right, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to cast, moving basically to you. I'm going to touch you and cast Shield of Faith. There you go. No, but I can buff you. So Shield of Faith is active on you up to 10 minutes. So, and plus a bonus action, which is, that's it. I mean, I'm right next to you, so I'll just reach out and touch you. Screw it. There you go. All right. Here we go. It is. No, it's their turn. It's this guy's turn. 13. He's attacking. Hmm. 4 points. Oh, you just can't move. Okay, so all right. So ooh, here we go. These two move. This guy's gonna attack me. They move back. I don't know. We don't know why, but they retreated to that position. 15. That will not hit. He misses me. Okay, it's your turn. Let's get you out of there. Let's get you out of that pocket. I would move. If it was me, I would go over here. Whoa, whoa. What are you doing? Stop. Since you're here, right click and hold, and you'll be able to move. All right. Since you're here, I would move you out of that corner. I really would. How many places can you move? You're what? You're a rogue? Yeah, you said? 30 feet? Well, it's walking 30 feet. Okay. So each one of those is so 5, 10. Did you go back to your original spot? Each square is 5. Diagonal is so 5, 10. Okay, that's 25. So now you're behind him. Okay, that's your move. I'm going to attack this guy because he's like in my way. I want to hit him hard. 19. That was okay. No, go ahead. Yeah, sorry, I forgot you could attack. Roll your d20. I forgot about that. Hold on. Hey Ryan, thank you for the advice. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'm trying not to do that. Yeah, I'm very new to this, but I am trying. If I'm doing something wrong, like for instance, doing attacks and like combat, throw out the information if you know how to do it, please. I mean, still kind of new to this, so going as I can. Okay, what was it? Sorry. 18. Oh, that's a hit. Roll your D or D8. Roll that D8. I think that's the one I want. Plus your dexterity or whatever it is. Your dexterity bonus, which is the plus or minus above your actual big number. Okay, so you said it was 12. That's 11 points. No. What was the? What did I say? Oh, jeez. What did you roll? What did you roll? Okay, so 11. Thank you. You're working them down. I'll say that. Okay, my turn. 19. That obviously hits him because he's straight booty. 4. 7. -7 on him. Alright. Alright. Alright, so these two. Oh, whoa, whoa! Why is it reconnecting? Okay, so these two, they disappear. Poof, they're gone. This one attacks you. Actually, no. He's gonna move up and try to corner me. He's gonna attack. Say what? I'm in the corner. I'm facing outwards. What are you talking? Hey, he rolls a 9. That doesn't do anything. This guy, he's gonna attack now. Why are you moving the board? Fantasy grounds. Hmm. Interesting. I'll have to take a look at that. Thank you, Ryan. Oh, okay. Interesting. I'll give it a shot and I'll take a look at it. This guy's attacking me now, and I hope I'm doing this right. 20. Oh, that's a critical hit. Oh, snaps! He's gonna hit me hard. Please don't hurt. It's gonna hurt. Ah, 9. I don't know the difference between a critical. Hold on. I have to find out what a critical is. If it's 9 and it's a critical hit. My gosh. I don't want to die. If I die, remember me! Hold on, it's not. Oh, come on, where is it? It says it in. Ah, okay, so it's. Wait, what was it? It's a 6, 9. Gosh, I don't want to die. I'm not gonna die, but it's that. Oh my gosh, he actually brought me down a lot. Hmm. Dang it. Okay, your turn. You are at range. You're a medium range. I looked up your class. You're medium. You can actually hit him with your bow and arrow. So what you need to do is go to your inventory and click on your bow and arrow. Yeah, sure. What are you gonna use that? Okay, so roll your roll your d20 first. See if you know whatever. Yeah, it's a miss. Dang it. It's my turn. I'm cornered, so I have to either one, I have to kill this guy in front of me, or I can kill the one next to. Okay. When you do that, that hurts the crap out of my ears when you do that. Okay. Okay. I have to decide if I'm going to attack this one or the bottom one. I don't know which one I'm going to choose. I think I will do. I'm gonna go for the bottom one first. I got a 20. I got a 20. Okay. Alrighty. So now I do a D8. 20. That's 5 points of damage. Plus it's a critical. All right. They're gonna. This guy is going to trail. Actually, right here. He's gonna go kind of back. This guy, he's gonna just try to swing. No, that misses. He rolled a 1. Okay. Your turn. You are very much able to hit him with that bow. Try to roll that 20, man. Give me a 20. Please. Want this guy dead. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, I have to attack the guy in front of me. I could try to move, but that would be stupid. So I'm not even gonna try. Is it doing that? Just like bugging out. Alright. I'm gonna attack the guy in front of me. I'm gonna go ahead and roll. Gotta be kidding me. I got a 20 again? Ugh. I'm gonna have to actually pull out my dice. 8! Oh, he's dead! No, wait! No, wait! Eight, nine. Yeah, he's dead! Yeah! No, wait! No, he's at 8. No, wait. Hold on. Yeah. Woo! He's almost dead. Alright. Their turn. He's gonna fall back a little bit, too. And he's just gonna look at him like, dude, we're gonna die. Help. Your turn. They're both gonna pass. Like, he did the turn, and he passed it, and then he passed his whole turn. Give it a shot, man. Give me that hit. Please. Oh my gosh, it's a hit! Alright, now roll that d8. Let's get this guy dead. Ooh, 5 hits. 5 points. Alright, good hit. Alright, I'm going to just. I'm gonna run. Whoa, that's not what I meant to hit. I'm gonna run up and down one. Well, no, hold on. I'm gonna down and over, and I'm gonna smack this guy. 16. That's obviously a hit. Yeah, he's dead. This guy is dead. He's dead. All right, cool. All right. His friend is now freaking out, so he's going to try to attack me on a diagonal front. Yes, he doesn't hit me. Your turn. Kill him, please. Okay. Click on your character. No. You can be on top of him. Okay. Okay. D20. Yeah, that hits him. Roll that 8. Okay. Wait, you talking about the? Yeah. Nope, not yet. All right, my turn. I'm going to switch over here. I'm just gonna smack him with my mace or longsword. This is a yeah. Okay, so let's roll for that. Oh, 18. Dang. And 2. Yeah, he's dead. Okay, so both of these guys are dead. We've successfully completed the mission. All right, cool. So they're dead. The Chancellor or the guard is now like, wow, you guys really held your own. Thank you. And he speaks to the rogue really quick, saying, so it seems that glory isn't always in the form of bigger people. Paladin, you've done well. I expect great things from this. I hope that your tragedy has its revenge. We continue on. Sapphire's still at the door. Oh, and then forgot to say, the guard will also say, but I wonder where the other 2 went. Alrighty. So the Chancellor is in this room. We now have a opportunity to find out if we can actually get some information on why there are enemies inside this castle. Why have we been so far attacked? Okay. As a paladin, I will swing out here. The Chancellor will move up to the paladin and ask him a simple question, saying, who art thou? Why are you here? Why have I heard clatter and clitters outside in the next hall? Where's the guard? Paladin will respond, the guard is at absence, taking leave to his guard. He is returned too. We have our mage, our cleric, in the other at the front door, waiting for our return. But unfortunately, he is in God state at the moment. Turns to the rogue and says, "Rogue, I have never liked your kind, especially rogues. Seems that a paladin also is the same sorts. But you seem different. Rogue, what demon do you come? Meaning, where do you come from? You come from It's in the character backstories, and then just go to your character and actually, like, boom. It's right there. Oh, you come from a clan. Whoa. You're 4 feet tall. Stonehenge. Huh, interesting. So, you come from a stronghold, says the cleric. Well, there are many strongholds, but it seems that you must keep that secret. Don't understand why, but whatever. Again, I ask, why are you here? What do you need? Paladin's going to respond and simply say, we seek information. Why are there enemies inside your castle? Why have you been hiding in this room? Is there something that we should be aware of? Cleric will respond simply saying, oh, well, there is. Unfortunately, I don't see use of 3 people in this situation with one god state, which is weird. I don't understand why the people like you, especially your people, float all of a sudden with a big beacon in the sky. It's very bright. It's very rude, but whatever. With that, I shall say that this is not appropriate to discuss while away from your companion. But, with that being said, I will tell you that this is simply because of the fact that the archives have been overrun. That is all I must give you, and that is all. Paladin will respond, point the way. Where do we go? Rogue and I will handle as much as we can. Our God State friend will have to remain here. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and leave. He's going to chill here. No! Dude, oh my gosh. We haven't even gotten to the crypt. Jeez, we have to get to the. There is. Let me tell you. So we just did scene 1. We have one, one, two, three. 3 left. Okay. Into second. Okay. So, happy fun time. Oh, always do that. Cool. Welcome to the Cursed Crypt. You enter this room. All of a sudden, notice that the archives don't look like an archive. You move forward to this round platform or thing, and you're trapped. Unfortunately, that actually made a trap. This is a small trap. It does only one damage to you, but because you've been healed after the last fight, I'm just gonna allow it. So put yourself to the max. So heal up as soon as you can. Low. Okay, so you see where you're putting in your damage, right? And what's your max? Okay, what are you currently at? Okay, so you need to put in 20, put 20, and then hit heal. It should only put you up to like that. Yeah. So you can actually type in 30 and it'll put you there. Okay. Let's see. Cool. All right. So now you're here. All right. 1 second. I'm going to look for traps. Where is that? No, I have it. Hold on. Yeah. Is it? Oh, hold on. I'm gonna roll for a perception because I need to know: is this a trap? And I'll know it's a trap. So you are trapped, and there are other traps in this area. So that were in this room. So there are multiple traps here. You need to be careful, says the paladin. Paladin, unfortunately, is not very keen on knowing where exactly they are. Actually, no, because he rolled an 18. Yeah, he knows every position of all the traps in this room. So you're standing in a trap. There's a big trap that's on the other side in a small circle, which is right here. Why did it do that? That's a trap. There is a small trap here, all the way across. And one right here. Ah, there's the traps, all those positions. So that's all I can see. So I will say to you, hey, you're standing in a trap. Just letting you know. Don't move very much. Try not to move as much as you can. I will try to break free of it. So what I will do is I will move up. That's my one move. And then I'm going to attack and try to hit that hit it. Oh man, I hope I hit. Sleight of hand. Dexterity is +3. Alright, here we go. Let's see if I hit it. 10. This trap, I miss it. But I also need to roll for dexterity. But I graze it. So I kind of like, I swung at it with my mallet, my sword, swung at it with my sword, and I missed it, but I barely hit it. And it didn't do any damage, so it just kind of sits there. You unfortunately cannot move, so I'm going to go ahead and try to see if there's anything around. Maybe I look around and see if there's like a way to press the button or something. And I notice behind me that there is a small button here. So I move over there. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. I move my character over there and I press the button. So now I need to do a same concept roll. Oh, yes. Okay, I rolled 12. I will hit it. I will be able to. I need to make sure that I can actually. Where is it? Yeah. Yeah, you're free. You're out. Okay, cool. So your trap has been disabled. And I will come back to you as I totally do that again. I will come back to you and say, we need to be more careful, okay? Also, make sure that you're healed. Did you take any? Are you injured? I will actually analyze you. Wisdom. So I need to do a perception check, and I will know that you are not injured because I rolled a 20. So, and that's 23. So the good thing is you're not injured, but you are hurt. So we need to get you. You aren't injured, and you're not hurt because it only did 1 damage to you, but you're fine. It basically gave it back to you. Whoop-de-doo. But I no, you're fine. You know, I looked because I have the ability to see if you're hurt or not, and analyze your wounds, and I determined that you're not hurt. You're fine. You'll be just fine. So, add this in. Oh, where is it? Uh, okay. Okay. So we notice a platform, and I keep saying to you, be careful. There are traps here. Okay. So keep telling you that. So yeah. Okay, so as we have decided, we briefly talked, we're going to actually end ourselves here. So I freed him out, and he's fine. His health is okay. And I say to him, we're going to wait here. I think we need to wait for our cleric. We really need our cleric. So what we're going to do is we're going to stay here. Is that okay with you, Rogue? All right, let's go ahead and stay here. We're going to come back to this. Guys, I do hope that you guys enjoyed a little bit of my DMing. I hope I was doing it right. I hope so, because I really don't know if I was or not. But I do appreciate anybody who came into my channel. Thank you, Ryan, for a little bit of advice that you did for me. I do appreciate that, and I really do, and I am going to keep that in mind. Thank you so much,